blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Chain like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tedero, told you. Wait, don't even know you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, we'll see Kenneth Walker, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Seahawks and the Rams. All that and more coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division heat into this matchup.
Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. Returnable from the 2. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every game. Isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
That's Mayer. He's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. One snap in, and we have an injury timeout. Looks like they may be without a member of their secondary for at least a little bit as he gets worked on. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Toss play. This is Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down and on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Handoff to Walker from the gun. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now an inside. At the 11. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. They go with Walker here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. Racing down the left side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Koo with the extra point. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention.
Here we go, sack.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. All flag is down here. This might be a free play. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Pass play now. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyren Williams. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Williams will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. They try again with Williams, and he's in for the touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Reynolds with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Running with Walker again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Into traffic, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. Markers reset, ball at the 37. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. On the carry, it's Walker. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Walker now from the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Trying for it, it's Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Second down now, 7 to go. Up the gut they go with Williams. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing him.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 41. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Seahawks with 6 DBs out there, 3rd down coming up. He's dropping back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Field goal attempts coming now from Young Hui Koo. This 42 yards from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Evans now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A give up the gut to Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. To the ground with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a 1st down, too. Now an inside give to Walker. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Completes this one to Baker. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go with Walker here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. Running is Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. The give now to Walker. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. It's Walker on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the lead is back down to 9.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They give it to him again. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. It's taken in by Williams. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. So we're through 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The home. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3.
At the 39.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's good for 7 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Rams make it a 24-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seattle. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Into traffic. Complete. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. They are throwing it again. Into the hands of Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Everybody rushing back to the line. Here's 2nd and 2. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, Walker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Walker. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying for it, it's Walker. And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back now, pressure on it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Williams on the carry. Has a lane past the 45. Works the sideline inside the 35. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Going to the ground again on first. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Williams. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. The kick by Lutz is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's over. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Carter on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Able to find Corley. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw now. To the outside and complete to Olave. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll throw it again. He's got it near the 8. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. He'll throw it yet again. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win. So make a check of that win column for the Rams. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year...